Have you ever been in a situation where you were going somewhere, but you were so much in a hurry? How did you feel? I'm pretty sure that you felt under pressure. You did not enjoy the journey. You just wanted to get to your destination as soon as possible, and you also felt like the journey was taking forever. Right? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priscilla, and if you are joining me for the first time on this channel, well, you're welcome. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and also on the notification bell so that you get to be notified anytime I post new videos. On my channel, I talk about faith, purpose, and marriage. My aim on this channel is to inspire you to be all that God has called you to be, and also help you build your faith and trust in God, and help you enjoy your single season and prepare for a beautiful marriage God's way. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about process. And the reason I'm talking about this is because we are in a generation of fast food, Indomie, quick stuff. And I kind of feel like this has affected us so much, even when it comes to our personal journey to becoming who God has called us to be. Today, I would like to encourage you to embrace process. And when I say process, I mean your own process. It's also like we say, embrace your journey. Listen, guys, there is a lot you stand to gain when you embrace the journey versus being in a hurry to get where you want to get to. Just as the example that I gave you at the beginning, this is exactly how it feels when you do not embrace the process. When you don't embrace your process, you begin to feel like it is taking forever. You begin to feel uneasy, and most importantly, you do not enjoy the journey. I'm sure you've heard me share on this channel how important it is for you to enjoy your season as a single woman. And well, one of the reasons is it is part of embracing your process. It is a journey, and that season is a season you have to go through. Today's video is not really just about you being single and enjoying that season. It's really about embracing the process of becoming, whatever that means for you. On this life's journey, we will have to go through a lot of things before we get to where we want to get to. I'm pretty sure that you have a vision for yourself. You have a picture of where you want to get to, or even you have a picture of where God is taking you to. You have an idea, the kind of woman that God wants you to become. But it's important, beyond having that picture and that vision, that you also embrace the process. The examples in the Bible, I'm sure you are very familiar with, and one of those examples is the example of David. Between the time David got to know that he was going to be king and the time he became king, there was a gap. There were a couple of years in between. And I know you've heard this story before, and you probably will be thinking, oh well, I don't have to go through what David went through. That is why I said you have to embrace your own process. So this journey requires that you walk with God and understand the seasons you find yourself in, so you know whether or not those things you go through, those seasons you go through, are part of your process of becoming. David understood that whatever it is that he was going through in that season was part of the preparation, or was part of the process to getting to where God was taking him to. You don't have to go through what David went through. You do not even have to go through what I am going through in my journey, but you have your own process. What that process is, God has a better idea and understanding of it. So stay close to him. Throughout your journey to becoming is one of the ways, if not the best way, to actually not losing focus of your destination, but also really learning what you need to learn in the process. There are lessons for you to learn that you're not going to learn if you skip the process. Going through the process will toughen you. Going through the process will stretch you. Going through the process will mature you. It will make you grow. If you skip the process, you are also skipping the things that process was intended to produce in your life. So I don't know what you are currently going through, and I don't know where God is taking you. But today I want you to understand that beyond being excited about where God is taking you, you also have to learn to enjoy the journey and learn to embrace God's timing for you. Learn to do the things that He wants you to do before you get there. I see so many young people who are purposeful. Yes, they've gotten to know their purpose, but there's also that I need to get there as soon as possible kind of mentality. If you do not learn to enjoy your process, you are not going to mature. You are not going to become who God wants you to become. Understand that the journey of working in your purpose is not really about achievements. It's even more about becoming. So if you do not learn to embrace the process and the things that God is taking you through, if you do not have that humility to learn the things that you have to learn, if you are not ready to sometimes slow down, sometimes cry, sometimes just pause because the Lord is asking you to pause, and really also going through the tough times, you are not going to be who God wants you to be. You may try to cut corners, you may try to get to where you should get to as soon as possible on your own terms and all of that because you want to make a name for yourself, but you are not going to last long. Avoiding the process is one of the reasons why you see people who seem to be doing so well so quickly, and before you know it, you don't hear about them. Another reason why it's important for you to embrace the process is that it will break you. When you study the life of David or even the life of Joseph, you'd realize that these people had character. Listen, character is super important. As I said, it's not just about making a name for yourself. It's not just about, I have achieved this. Yes, achievements are great and God has called us to do great things, but understand that character is also important. One of the things that the process will do for you is that it will build up your character. There is a reason that David did not kill Saul. There is a reason that Joseph did not sleep with his master's wife. You need to build character. You also need to build intimacy with God to toughen your convictions and really make you who He wants you to be, so that you can have the mindset, the beliefs, and even the character that is needed for you to perform at the level at which God wants you to perform at. It's not really just about getting to the top. It's about getting to the top and being useful in a way that God wants to use you. But if you get there without character, you will not be able to be useful for what He wants to use you for. The last thing I am going to share is, some of you may find yourself in situations where you are constantly doubting yourself. You are getting closer to the place that you want to get to, but then as you keep getting closer, you keep asking yourself, am I really deserving of this? Can I really do this? Well, sometimes it's because you are not learning to take things easy and to embrace the process. The process would build up your belief and mold you for the place you are going to. So if you are not molded for that place, if you are not made, built, cooked up for that place, as you are getting there, they begin to question whether or not you even deserve to be there because you did not embrace the process. Okay, so please embrace the process, and I really hope that this ministers to someone. Please share this video with a friend. I'm sure they'll thank you for that. Share it with a sister, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please ensure that you subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you get notified when I post. I'll talk to you in my next video, guys. Stay blessed. Bye. Hi guys. So welcome back to my channel. Actually here to meet someone, and I'm pretty early. I'm having to wait for the person, so while I wait, I just thought to share this with you guys. But I think I want to move. I don't want to stay at the same spot. So yeah, I want to move. I don't really like feel comfortable staying at the same spot, so I'm moving. Anyway, as I was saying, we are in a fast-paced world right now, and we want things to be done quickly. Everybody wants things to be done as quick as possible. Like when you are doing something, you're like, I need the result as soon as possible. And one of the things that I have realized is that we kind of take this also into our personal lives. for many people coming up, whether in your career development or in your business development or even in your personal life, like in your purpose pursuit and all of that, I've realized that so many people want to get things done. They want the results as quickly as possible. They are not ready to go through the process. They are not ready to embrace the process. So when they start something, the moment they start, they are already like, I need to get the results at so time. Well, in as much as it's good to be positive, and of course it's good to hope for the best, I want to say that you need to be flexible and you really need to give yourself some grace, because what usually happens when you put yourself under so much pressure is that you are going to abort the process. There's something about growth that I have personally learned in my own journey. Listen, you cannot fast forward the process and expect to get the same results for so many things, for so many areas of our lives. You have to learn how to embrace the process and just go through it, because that is how you are going to get the results. Some things take time and there's nothing you can do about it. And in addition to that, one of the things that the process does for you is that it matures you and really makes you the person that you should become. So it's really not just about you getting the results. Some of the results that you want to get as quickly as possible, if you are not prepared for those results, they are going to become a thorn in your flesh. You are literally going to crash. Why? Because you are not prepared for the results that you want. So my time is not up, but I'm going to wait. I'm also going to do some shopping, just that I don't want to do it now. I want to do it after I've met the person. So maybe I will take you guys around when I'm doing the shopping as well. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Bye guys.